Welcome back to Beautiful Jungle. If you're new here, my name is Sharon. Today is the day we're going to harvest our sweet potatoes. Yes, they've been in the ground for about 5.5 months. Usually you keep your sweet potatoes 120 days, which is roughly 4 months. But today I had to wait for the ground to dry out and everything. I have my gloves, I have my clips, and what I'm going to do first is we have this bed and that bed over there, and these I believe are 10 by 4 beds, no, 8 by 4 beds. So I'm going to remove all of these sweet potato slips. This was the, over this side had the purple sweet potatoes planted 5/8/24. I think this year is going to determine for me whether I'm going to plant my sweet potatoes again in a bed or in a grow bag. Oh, see, forgot. Over here, you see right here, another purple. Trying not to leave anything because I did leave some and they germinated again. Because even these, like, they regrew. Even this can regrow slips. I'm probably gonna have to end up stepping in this bed because it's so awkward. Right here is another one. You guys can see it, yeah. So it's trying my best not to damage it. And I feel one over here also, right there. It's a good size. That's not bad. Let's get this out. I'm gonna end up stepping on this bed. I'm sorry. Gotta get in here. Nice size. And 2 little small ones. Now I'm doing the middle part of this bed. I'm just gonna push that aside. Oh, and right here one is ready to come up. Right there, popping up. Really nice size. Ooh, just popped me in the head. Ooh. All of these roots are not really so much from the sweet potato itself. It's from these trees that are over here. So that's why I feel like this is probably not a good bed. I still one here. A good bed, you can't see. I'm sorry, I was saying this may not be such a good place for, I'm sorry, I was saying this may not be such a good place for the sweet potatoes, seeing as how sweet potatoes are root crops. And a lot of these roots are from the trees over in this side, this section over here in this little forest I have here. Okay, there go one little baby. I'm thinking that's the one I was feeling over here. No, that wasn't it. It was this one. Not bad. Very good. Nice size. Just broke off. I think that broke off of this one. This, I don't see, oh, here go a tag. These were the Boulder Guards sweet potatoes. We got one right here. Trying to move all the dirt away from it. It broke anyway. I honestly didn't think I would be growing anything else in grow bags besides potatoes, white potatoes, but I think that will be the plan next year, God willing, in grow bags for the sweet potatoes. So this is how much I got from this bed, from the first bed. That's this bed here. And I have these on the ground, these two on the ground that were damaged. That must have been a really big one, but it's damaged. And this one here that I showed you guys that's resprouting, this is the one I'm gonna put into a grow bag with some soil and see if I can get some slips out of it for next year. So this is the other sweet potato bed. They're right next to each other. Sorry, they're right next to each other. This one is done, that one is done. I'm over here where I have Comfrey. This is a Comfrey plant. Let me try to get a good angle. There you go. So I have a store-bought potato. I think this is the store-bought, but it kind of rubbed off. Started in February, the slips. It has the slips that started in February. Oh, they're like right on top. They're right there on top. Let me try to angle myself properly. They're right there. Let's see with this. Right here. Try to move the dirt. Okay. I think I'm breaking one here too. Try to move the dirt away to not break it. And I'm gonna rock it to kind of loosen it up. Ooh, oh no, that was just the roots. Thought I broke it. Okay, so this is one slip here, and a little baby was trying to make its way. Oh no, one more. Another one. And we have some more here. And it's growing right here next to this comfrey plant. Let's see if that made a difference. Okay, lovely, lovely. I think they're all from that same, because it's running. This is running over here. Okay, this looks like a lot that's going on here. So let me be a little careful. Yeah, it's a lot going on in this section. Let me find out. This looks like a lot is going on over here. So I'm wondering if it's because it's right by the comfrey plant, if that made a difference. So there we go. Okay, not big sizes, but sizes I will work with. Not bad. Again, the scratching here it's gonna heal over. I'm not worried about that as much as I am worried about the bugs getting inside of it. Let's get this one here. Nice cuttings, like these little babies like this. I'm going to actually put them back into the soil, into a grow bag, and try to get it to winterize and get some slips out of them. Let me get the basket. I'll be right back. Let me get in here. There's more over here. That in here. Not big in size, but definitely plentiful. Ooh, no. And this is a good size. I broke it. So I did not plant any of the red sweet potatoes over here because I only had 4 slips. So it was all over there. So whatever was here ran over here and made sweet potatoes. Because I would take the vines, sorry for that long pause. I would take the vines and throw them over the trellis. It's a nice size, I think so. Some more in here. Just gently brushing off the dirt off of it. This is another thing here. Let me see if I can get it all up at once. or it really doesn't matter. As you see, you see how it's running over there? This is a bunch from one slip. Not bad. The little babies. Oh, I'm excited. I am excited. I'm doing this, I'm thinking of all of the things I will do with this sweet potato. And have some like right underneath the root of the comfrey. Oh, what joy. What joy. And of course we have peanut shells here, which is something that it's the next harvest that needs to come out right here. I guess I planted a slip, or it planted itself. So right here, right up against this comfrey, there is sweet potatoes here. Right on the roots. Oh wow. You guys have to see this. It's like right in there. I'm just gonna rock it to just loosen it up, because it's underneath that root of the comfrey plant, and I don't want to break it. So these came out of this one right underneath the comfrey. Oh, and one is sticking out here. And we have more. Ooh, lovely, lovely. Lovely, very lovely. Trying to see if there's any more underneath the comfrey root. Yep, and there is over here, right here. Whew. Oh wow. I don't want to really touch this comfrey because they have like little fine hair on them that irritates my skin. So let me just pull my sleeves down. It's already starting to irritate me. Okay. That's one sticking out right here. So far, from just this space right here, not bad. That is not bad at all. Woo. This is nice. Look like I broke one off. Right here. These are some good size. I'm really happy. It's not in like the huge size, but the quantity of it, I like the quantity of it. It's a lot more than last year, thank God. This, let's see, and rock this nice and slow. That's not a bad size at all. I like this. These are some pretty decent sized potatoes. And right now, when we first started the other bed, the first bed, there was a lot of pest damage over there. I'm not seeing that here right now so far. Two off of that. I don't know what kind of plant this is, but it was having a good life here. I'm sitting on my bucket. Oof. This is one off of one of these. I'm thinking it's coming from this one. Oof. Oh, okay. Oof, okay. Let me get these from this here. And it looks like I broke a couple of them off. Very lovely. Let's try to get this out. Whew. I think this is the biggest one. Mm. They were happy next to the comfrey plant. Wow. They were very happy. This is the root that didn't get started yet. So I'm going to see if I can plant this in the soil and see if I get any slips to come up. Yay! 2025. God willing, the year of new discoveries, new ways to grow our food. Well, me learning new ways to grow my food. I'm sure people have figured that out already. And these slips were started in soil. There's different ways to do it in the water, but water never works for me. So some reason my sweet potatoes always seem to, the sweet potato that if I when I start it in the water, it rots away. Or the sweet potato slip, it takes forever for it to grow. It grows so much faster in when I put it in the tray and start it that way. It grows faster in the dirt, to me. But I would think if it's, I see some good worm activity in here, which is good. I think also with starting in water, if it takes that long, give yourself a good head start to give it time to develop the leaves. And this is another comfrey. I don't know how the roots ran and it got there. So I'm thinking this whole bed is going to be taken over with comfrey plants. Which, my advice to you, don't plant your comfrey in a raised bed unless you're willing to have that whole bed as comfrey. You're willing to sacrifice that bed to just grow comfrey, then go right ahead. But apparently, I did not read the manual. I had to speed up the video because it was a long harvest process. And right in the corner of this bed, I harvested the front of the bed and then I saw a snake in the bed and I jumped up and knocked the camera over. Oh my gosh, it was a whole mess going on. And I actually stopped for a second to think, do I even want to harvest over here? Should I just say thank you? I'm grateful for what I have and just stop? Mm-mm-mm. I put way too much energy into growing these sweet potatoes. If you have followed me from the beginning when we started our slips with the sweet potatoes that I harvested last year, and grew the slips inside the house and then transplanting, doing top dressing on the sweet potatoes. I said, forget about this snake. I'm gonna roll my sleeves down and just keep one eye on the garden bed and one eye where the snake is. And we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. But this section had so much roots inside of it. I honestly thinking about just picking that whole bed up and putting down cardboard, the weed blocker fabric, and putting cardboard because these beds did not get any um, weed blocker when they were. These are original beds that I put in once I started the garden, and there was no weed blocker put underneath there. I don't even think I put cardboard underneath these beds because I just started doing gardening and I wasn't really doing my research as much as I'm doing research now and learning as much as I am learning in the process of growing my own food. So I'm honestly thinking, which is going to be a long process, of just removing the whole bed and removing the dirt and starting over by putting the weed blocker on there, cutting out a little space in the middle, and putting cardboard over it. It's a plan. It may happen, it may not happen. This is from this section here and here. This over here is from this section in here, right here, this little piece right here. And this basket is from here, where the comfrey plant is, which is not bad, because this basket is what I got. This amount in the basket is what I got from, sorry to move the camera so much, is from that bed. So now I'm going to take everything inside and I'm going to weigh it and show you guys how I am curing, how I'm storing and curing my sweet potatoes. Let me go. I don't know if it's going to, maybe I have it wrong. There we go. 0 out. Okay, it's 0 out. Ooh. Okay, I may actually have to put it in the plastic bag. So I'll be right back. I'm going to put it in the plastic bag. I don't. He's telling me I don't need to. But it's not fitting in here. Let me 0 it out. Babe, 0 it out. Let's do this one, but just let's do this one. I'm not gonna really keep it. But Jesus. Okay. 0 it out.
$17.6.
17.6.
And 22.2.
17.6. You record it?
Yeah.
17.6.
And 22.2.
17.6 pounds.
And 22.2.
You keep saying 22.2.
17 is...
Okay. And then I'm going to just, what I'm going to do is pour this out
39.8.
My cart. And take all of, I know it's getting kind of bruised up, take all of these out of here and in the basket and weigh them that way. Try to do it the easy way. Okay, that's that. This is going to be very heavy. So just to make it fair, I'm going to take it out of the basket and just put it inside of the plastic bag, because the plastic bag doesn't really weigh much. And we will see how many sweet potatoes we harvest. And remember, I did my top dressing on this as well. Like, I think it was 3 months into it, 2 months into it. The halfway point, I did top dressing. This is going to be massive. My husband probably going to have to lift this one. Oh my God. Okay, I may need to sit down to do this one. And I'm zeroed out. It's zeroed out, right? Zeroed out. And, whew, Lordy. Here we go. Ups we go. Oh, Jesus.
Hold it.
Oh my God.
Hold it. Hold it. 33.7.
Oh my God. You were just playing with me.
Get that workout. Get that pump.
33.7.
0.7.
Oh my God. How much?
33.7.
Yeah. You're the mathematician.
Plus, how much was that one?
17.6.
So 33.7, 17.6. That's 51.3. 51.3, I think.
0.7. Yeah, you're right. 51.3 pounds of sweet potatoes grown right in the backyard. So your sweet potatoes are not ready. You see these little scratches here, I told you guys before, it's going to scab over and it's going to dry during the curing process. They're not ready to eat yet. Not like the sweet potatoes you purchase from the supermarket. These sweet potatoes need to be cured, and that curing period is between 4 to 14 days. And some ways you can do your curing, it has to be cured in a 80 to 85 humidity area, a nice humid area. Your basement, your garage, whichever area of your home has humidity like that. Also, you can do it, put it inside of a shopping bag, a grocery bag, tie that, put holes in it for ventilation, and let it sit for the 4 to 14 days. I am going to use a table, the utility shelf. I have a utility shelf, and I'm going to put them on the layer there, and then I'm going to put a dark blanket over them to keep the humidity inside the potatoes, if that makes sense. But that's what you need to do. So right now I'm going to end this video, the talking part of the video. I'm just going to show you my process of what I'm going to do. Some of them I'm going to lay out in my garage, and then some I'm going to put downstairs in the basement. Thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed day. Now I'm going to go cure these potatoes. Sweet potatoes, it's almost Thanksgiving. Time for the sweet potatoes.